Welcome to the Show and Tell Show.
It's a fucking game show!
We are the longest running game show on our network currently, and we just continue to grow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. It's the game show where I ask weird questions, and these weird guys give you some weird responses. But before we get to those questions,
I got you a present.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God!
Merry Christmas.
You see this, Dave? What the?
I'll
fuck?
open
Are you
this
up on
quickly,
this?
real quick.
He's a scumbag.
What is this?
There's always a fucking
It's Tiny
teacher's
Pants.
pet.
Tiny Pants.
Is this a koozie?
It's Tiny Pants.
He got him tiny pants. What the fuck
Tiny
is
pants.
going on here?
All right, well,
Bullshit. Cut it.
Since-
Fuck this.
I got a present for you too. We'd have to bleep it out though. So let's
Yeah.
go.
Let me get my cherry lipstick and show you what's up.
okay, thank you for giving me this. And since you gave the teacher an apple, you're going to go last, and we're going to find out who our furthest contestant is. Say your name and tell me what the best Christmas present you ever got was.
Oh, I'm Dave Caggiano, and the best Christmas present I ever got was finally getting adopted by a family. Beat that, Chris.
Wow. And not only did he give a really good answer, he called out somebody and took away your name to introduce yourself. Chris, tell him your name and what your best Christmas present was.
Well, it's so funny you say that. My name is Chris Justice, and I was an only child till I was 20. So every Christmas was fucking amazing until my parents adopted a kid. And we could talk about that later, but I basically got everything every Christmas. Even when I was a 15-year-old kid, I'd give my parents a list, had a job, could buy my own shit. But, you know, we can get into that later. But
All
yeah,
right,
we had
so-
to adopt someone, and that ruined all my good Christmases.
Your best Christmas present was a baby brother.
No, sister, and it was terrible.
Evan,
Thanks, Evan.
thank you for the pants.
Indeed.
What was the greatest Christmas present you've ever got?
Oh, I've gotten a lot of good ones, so that's pretty tough. But let me think real quick off the top of my head. Fuck me. Too many good ones to choose. People have been really smart in
wait,
getting
I
me
mean,
good
can you
gifts.
think of one?
I'm gonna go my life-size fucking flashing gremlin. That shit
Okay.
is dope.
All right, so now
That's awesome.
you don't have epilepsy, so a flashing gremlin is something that wouldn't bother you. Did the person know you well enough to know that a blinking on and off gremlin would
It's
be
not
something?
flashing like that. It's the gremlin from the movie that had the trench coat, and he flashes open the trench coat. So it's him, like a statue like this, flashing open with the trench coat. He's got a cigarette in his mouth. He's got a fucking condom in his hand.
You sure that wasn't just
sunglasses
Tanza?
on, and it's dope. Dope.
And so, are we seeing like a gremlin's cock in this? Like, is it like a weird?
No, it's from the movie. They had no cocks in the movie.
Gremlins don't have cock.
Is that one of those
He's
ones where
trans.
Steven Spielberg
Oh,
went back
God.
and took out the
Film
gremlin's
replica.
cocks?
No, I don't think they ever had cocks in that. But he did remove the guns in E.T., which is absurd.
You know what? What would they need cocks for? They reproduce with water.
That's true.
All right, so let's find out a little bit more.
Right. Yeah, okay, you talking to me?
Yeah, like this little baby girl sister. How much fun was it waking up on unwrapping that on Christmas morning?
No, I had great Christmases until we got her.
Yeah, well,
It
he
wasn't
asked
even
for
on
yeah,
Christmas.
one present, dude.
Yeah, one present. I don't
You
know.
just
One-
said
all
every
right,
present
you know
ever.
what, on my, when I, all right, one year,
Hot start,
one
Chris.
year I got Jordan's Castle Grayskull with like 10 action figures and the yellow Lego castle, which had like 8,000 pieces. I mean, I couldn't even open them. I went into a coma. I woke up on Easter.
That's like a really good combo. You get Air Jordans and the He-Man playset.
Yeah, and a Lego set. Like, it never ended. I think I got a couple of Adidas jumpsuits. I mean, I was ready to join a breakdancing crew. I mean, it was on.
All right, so a young girl and some action figures. That's pretty good. Dave, can you make me feel more excited for what you got for Christmas?
A family. Love. N64. Donkey Kong.
Dave's gay.
Thank you.
What's wrong with that?
Those are good options right there.
Because
those are
he's
good.
adopted?
That's a good. Yeah. What does that even mean, dude?
Because he likes love.
Oh, okay. Well, I would imagine
I love
like
love.
Dave, before you were adopted, you were probably like being abused by
Yes.
like state staff.
You know what I got for Christmas?
Hannigan.
Every Christmas before that, my ass beat. So anything was a step up from that. Okay.
Yeah.
So in fact, we got more whoopings on Christmas because my step foster person was an alcoholic,
Yep.
and the holidays made them sad.
Yep.
So there we go.
And you used to, like, for Christmas, they would, like, break one of the seasoning packets of ramen in half, and you'd get half a pack of ramen that you were to put in your
Eyes.
You put in your eyes. and it was
That
very
makes
sad.
sense.
Chris, he got a Nintendo 64 and
Love.
Did you get that same sensation from Castle Grayskull?
Well, yeah. I mean, I got to play with all the figures. I just bounce around. Like they're all melding together at this point. I remember other Christmases where I'd get, a new bike or some hockey. I got an IBM computer one year. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'd turn it on and just watch the thing blink in the screen. It never, you know what I mean? It was an only child heaven. I can't even remember.
Yeah, you seem like an only child because you don't know how to share the stage with other people.
That's right. I don't want to share with you.
Talking 75
Yeah, I don't want to
30 different presents,
I
dude.
said I had so many. I had to choose fucking one, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
fucking listed off everything, I'd actually be in contending for this.
Fucking.
So
I'm contending all of a sudden? All right, let's do this. I mean, come on.
Justice, it's Christmas morning. Santa's already came. Mom and Pop's presents are
yeah.
already.
Santa
All
came
over your
already.
face.
The presents have all been gone through, and you got to go to your grandmother's for some stupid shit. Now, Mom says you can bring one of your Christmas when you're leaving home.
No, I'll wear like my new clothes or something. I'll sport some new clothing gear. I don't really, those things don't leave the house, man. You know what I mean? Those are things that they stay in the privacy.
So you're talking like on Christmas morning, you get some new gear, you dress up all nice and fine and fresh, your parents take a picture. That happened?
No, I would have to but when we were going out later in the day, I couldn't just wear my pajamas out. You know what I mean? We were from Everett, but it was like before Everett.
I just think it'd be interesting if we could end up scrounging up some pictures of you guys on Christmas morning with your fly new fresh gear on. That would be pretty cool. Maybe we'll do some research after the show.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Um,
Pretty good.
Like that loving and caring family. Are they without flaw, or does the mom suck at cooking? What's the downside? There's got to be a downside to this adopted family.
There's downsides to every family. Mom, kind of not the best cook. Burnt the Christmas morning cookies. Dad had a little too many eggnogs and rum. Fucking smacked mom around a little bit. But at the end of the day, that's family, dude. That's family. Yeah, maybe mom ends up with a couple black eyes, and my baby sister ends up with a couple burns on her arm inexplicably, and
Dave.
cigarette burns. And yeah, it is what it is.
Is it weird for you to be adopted into a family where the mom is so fucking hot? Like, I don't mean to be weird, but your stepmom is like Pornhub hot.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I was a child, so whatever, bro.
I was a child.
Stop trying to fuck my mom. Anyways, yeah. So we had our issues, but at the end of the day, it was always a great Christmas, and Chris just sounds spoiled. So
Now, Evan, you made a really good point. It's not his real mom. It's the lady with huge, enormous breasts that picked you up at the orphanage and said, this one doesn't smell as bad as the other ones.
Crank one out to her all the time.
fuck you guys.
Wow. Stepmom cranking.
Evan.
I hung out with him just to take her panties out of the laundry room.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
All right, I
Stay
point
out of my laundry room.
I switched the train tracks to a road we shouldn't travel. We need to get back to the Christmas cheer and Christmas spirit here.
Nice.
Why is mine the best? Because Gremlins, and Gremlins is the best Christmas movie that exists, so boom. There you go.
And now that it's Christmas Day, you have a new present. Is your thing like you like to walk in and show everybody, look, I got a good thing?
Nope.
Or is it, I want to go play in the corner with this because I need to entertain myself?
Nope, I fucking take it. I figure it out, how big it is. Obviously, it's dimensions, and I think about where I can put it. And then I spend the rest of the day, setting up a nice staging area where I can display it and set it up. And then it stays there. When people notice it, they notice it. If they don't, they don't.
And you mentioned that it both had a cock and that the cock would flash on and on for epileptic people, or did I misunderstand what you're saying?
No, I said there was no cock.
Okay.
But I could customize it to put a cock if you want to come over and fucking back your hiney into it.
This is
fine.
This is getting.
I thought we were getting into the Christmas cheer.
I know this is a family.
I put the hat to naughty and it went bad. I'm going back to nice.
All right, Chris. What was the item that you're taking?
I'm gonna take I'm gonna take my yellow Lego castle. The Knights at the Round Table yellow Lego castles, 2,000 piece.
All right, so I have a yellow Lego castle.
Yep.
I have a life-size gremlin,
Yep.
and I have a loving and adoring family that has taken me
God.
from the poverty in the streets, essentially.
Oh, God.
to a slightly better situation.
He's lying about his
I gotta tell you,
family, man. There's something tricky.
Movie
up.
prop
The
replica.
movie Gremlins is a Christmas movie, and I'm very sentimental. I like to watch Christmas movies. I like to get sing songs. And I like to feel warm with my family members and stuff. So I'm instantly leaning to Evan, and when I go to give the point, it's going to go directly to Dave, because Dave got what Christmas is really about, and it's about finding people that can make you feel good.
With big tits.
Yep.
You're my stepson. You're gonna do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do I have to?
Yes. You're my stepson.
Spark up your joints. Let's get ready for more points. This time, I want to know, what is your number one thing to do? It's basically the number one thing on your to-do list when you go to a company party. You know what I mean? They kind of suck, but they can also be fun. Yo, what do we have over here? Chris, tell us what you do at the Christmas party.
What I like to do the most is embarrass my wife. We're usually on the way there, and she'll say, don't do this, and she'll give me a list of things I can't do. And it's the worst thing you can ever say to me. I'm going to immediately do those things. So it's usually, be loud, kind of piss people off.
A scavenger hunt of embarrassment.
Yes, exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that basically upset my wife.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Evan, I assume you've been to a Christmas party from time to time. What's your, you go in with an agenda, I'm sure.
Oh, fuck it.
What is your agenda?
All right, so I've gone to some pretty dope Christmas parties, actually. They've rented out, aquariums. There's been one where they had multiple floors of a hotel with different themes.
Okay.
But my thing is, right, I don't like to intermingle with people I work with, right? It's
Yeah.
that's where I make money.
Yeah.
I don't want to, whatever. So my whole strategy is you go and you make your appearance where you see people, the hide, the this, the that. You grab the gourmet food, hit it up, eat your food, get your meal.
They usually get good stuff.
Bring a date. If you're single, bring a date. If you got a wife, bring your wife. You got to impress them. An instant fucking fancy fucking party, some shit. You run through, especially you bring a smoke show. That's very fucking impressive in front of your colleagues. When you have an attractive fucking person with you, even if you pay for them, it just already boosts you socially in the standards.
That's right.
Just look at the research. So then you go through, you eat all the gourmet food. You already said your hellos. You're in, out, fucking hour.
All right, you're giving me. Okay, so you run in, run out as your answer.
Yep.
All right, Dave, could you give your answer a little quicker than that?
Sorry.
What's the
It's all right.
question?
All of a
got
sudden,
little
Dave's
justice
like
in
getting
there.
on dry. That's all right.
What
I
is
like
your
it, Evan. I
number
was getting
one
hot.
agenda when you're going to the company Christmas party?
Is Jessica going to be there?
Of course she's going to be there. Why? No, nobody's going to go unless Jessica's there. She's going to be there.
Jessica from HR?
Jessica from HR that wears that skirt that she probably shouldn't if she's in HR.
It's like it's
Is Jessica's husband going to be there?
There's a chance he's going to be there, but at the same time, he does have a flight that might not make it because there's weather in Dallas.
Well, the thing is, I know a couple pilots in Dallas, and I might have them just delay the flight. I might get a little sloppy at the Christmas party. I might tell Jessica I've been thinking about sniffing her chair for the last 3 weeks. And I've actually done it a few times while she's at the bathroom, and I liked it. I'm going to let her know that. I'm going to pound about 16 Jack and Cokes. I'm going to go up to her, and no just cold intro. I'm just going to tell her that right off the bat. I'm going to ask if she wants to make out in the broom closet, and by make out, I mean probably just make out.
Remember when she made that sexual joke once 3 months ago in front of everybody?
Yeah.
it's entrapment, dude.
That's basically a full-on okay to do whatever the fuck we want and talk about dirty shit with her, right?
Yeah,
don't
is
think
is she a slut or is she not? Because we got to figure this out.
It really depends on what kind of mood I'm in, right?
Yeah, and Jessica from HR, your husband's a fraud, and I love you.
Yeah, he doesn't even sell insurance good.
Yeah.
He's a frog.
All right, so
Jessica.
Rivet.
we're going in with the agenda to just put Jessica where she needs to be,
Right.
and I think everybody here would agree.
Right.
Evan, what are you doing again?
We're going to go in. We're going to do our
then we're gonna-
introduction. We're going to have a fucking quick meal.
Yep.
And then we're going to be out. We're going
Okay.
to do something more fun.
We're gonna chew and screw,
Yep.
and with you,
It's about embarrassment.
I like the embarrassment angle.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
Give me an
wanna
example. It's like two of the thing. Like you walk in there. What's the first thing you're gonna do? And your wife's gonna roll her eyes.
I'm gonna start telling a story to multiple people who will enjoy it, and then she'll be in the background going, "Oh, there he goes again, being funny to everybody else." Like it's automatic. Like and
She doesn't like you using your superpower.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh my
And-
God, it's a game show, not a therapy session, dude.
No, I like this. I like.
You know, I don't like
Christmas-
I'm getting ganged up on here tonight for my answers.
I'm gonna defend Christmas.
You normally like when we gang up on you.
When you go to
Yeah,
a
well-
Christmas party, there's nothing to do. Nobody knows anybody.
Right.
Nobody's gonna let loose.
Right.
And you're the guy that's gonna make everybody let loose. But your wife, that's like volunteering your parents to be the chaperone in school. You don't want your mom to be the chaperone, and you kind of did that to her, which isn't a thing. Don't worry, that's not against you. That's what makes her upset, and I kind of like that.
Yeah. So, and then, just have a little too much to drink, so I get a little louder and more obnoxious, and then,
So, Evan, do I have to buy nice new clothes to do this 30-minute run in and eat a fucking filet mignon?
Absolutely not, right?
Well, what are we wearing? You said I'm trying to impress my colleagues with this slut bitch that I hired.
You don't need to buy new clothes for it. You probably have something that's nice enough. You're going to be in there for half an hour. You just need
Evan,
something passable.
I have a suit, but I'm saying the prostitute that I pick up to bring in there and run and pretend is my wife, she's going to be dressed like a fucking whore.
No, you go to so you go to one of the more upscale escort services where you pay more in the $500 range, and you specifically just give a note, elegant gown. Boom.
All right.
They wear an elegant gown. It's done.
No, honestly, I'm just going to get one of the sluts from Union Street, and I'm going to put her in. I'm going to send her to the Brazilian store with $30. Come on, dude. That's so much.
And that'll get you a year's worth of work.
I would fuck the Brazilian mannequins in those stores. The dresses there are cheap, and
those are the hottest mannequins.
Yeah,
awesome.
You need a cheap.
They're huge asses. They're nice mannequins.
Cheap
what store is the hottest mannequins?
Probably one of the Brazilian stores in Broadway, Everett.
Yeah,
they have good ones.
That'd be cool.
That'd be good. They made a movie. Yeah.
Honestly, Macy's sometimes is they got the janky fucking. JCPenney is the worst.
Those Brazilian stores on Broadway Everett have the best mannequins.
So what did Jessica show you what she was going to wear? She usually shows you when she gets excited for events. Like, is she going to wear a dress?
She. You know what? I just thought of someone that we all know on Facebook, and she just basically is the quintessential Jessica. If you know who I'm talking about. Like, she just posts. This is the type of shit Jessica does. Jessica just posts. She'll post a picture of herself on Facebook with her new little outfit on. We'll say a tennis skirt or something, maybe a different sport, and it'll have nothing to do with it'll caption will be something like, "Woke up today." And then it'll get 372 likes.
Yeah.
All dudes with 64 comments.
Yeah.
And
looking beautiful today.
It's like a girl on like a swim
gorgeous eyes.
Yeah. It'll be full cleavage mini skirt, and it'll be like, the sky is blue. Haha. And I'm like, all right, we got it.
Oh my God!
It's propped up on a pool noodle.
I wish I knew someone like that. But I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone that exists like that.
Maybe we can get up for the show. This has been an interesting round. I have a picture of Jessica in my head, and I think that's a true goal when you're walking into a place like
it. Really is.
You know what I mean? It's she's attached to the company, so your goal is to fuck the company.
Bang. Yeah, the hot girl from HR. That's who you're not supposed to.
Yes, and I'm sure if you've gone one step too far with her before, now everything you do could cost her job. So you could push that against her. You could use that against her. You are talking about embarrassing the shit out of your wife. That is hilarious, and that is the entire point. I think that's why bosses do it, is because they want to see the dumb people that their employees have spent the rest of their lives with. So. When you come in there and you kind of like Chevy Chase that shit up, you know what I mean? And everybody loves you, and then they go home thinking, oh my God, I wish that this woman I worked with was as charming and fun as her husband.
Right.
That instantly beats what Evan was saying, which was to just smoke meth in the parking lot after the thing, essentially.
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't say that, but I'm assuming that
he intimated it.
Yeah, the ecstasy, the escort service that charges $500 is just going to send over a really pretty lady in a dress who's super skinny that does meth with you.
If you need an escort. If you have a lady, then you're good.
Ecstasy.
I have a lady, so I'm good.
All right, well, then you
take her, you go in, you go out, and then you go fucking smoke weed and go do something
I need
fun.
you to take you and your lady and find another place for a point, because Dave gets the point here.
How did you get the point over me?
Because
I thought I won that one.
Jessica's husband got laid over in Dallas.
Yeah.
She's going to be drunk and excited because the party came perfect.
This holiday party.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't win that point.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there's anything women want, it isn't money. It isn't a big cock. It's if the party that they planned or the thing that they did went off just perfectly, they will fuck the shit out of it.
That's
Am
right.
I right?
That's right. Jessica, hit me up.
Maybe.
Yep.
I don't know.
Hit me up.
But whatever.
All right, Dave gets the point.
Dave gets my ass.
I love your ass.
Fight.
on Donner, on Dasher, on all of the rest of them. I want to know this time, what is the best Christmas movie? There are so many Christmas movies out there, and sometimes somebody sits you down and they're like, let's put on a Christmas movie. That dumb idiot needs to be appeased. So what are you going to suggest so that you're not watching something you hate? There are so many dumb Christmas movies that make you feel things you don't want to. And I want to know what you want to feel on the day that our Christ was born. Mm-hmm. So, Evan, when Jesus was shit out right next to a donkey's bed, what movie are you putting on?
Fucking Gremlins, dude. I already fucking said it when you asked me the gift question. It is the quintessential fucking Christmas movie every fucking time. And then you back that up with some Batman Returns if you're in the extra holiday spirit.
Well, I like that you were brief there. Gremlins, definitely a Christmas movie. Dave, do you have a Christmas movie that I should put on when I get home?
Yeah. It's the classic. I mean, I get a warm, fuzzy feeling inside when I think about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, that's classic.
It's a classic. I mean, Rudolph, the abominable snowman, Cornelius. These are just, I mean, come on, dude. Oh my God.
Who's the little gay dentist kid?
Oh,
Don't be a dentist.
I think the gay dentist.
Daniel.
The gay dentist.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Is it Daniel?
You could tell he was gay because he wanted to grow up to fill cavities.
His name's not Daniel, though. It's like
No,
Benjamin or something.
What is it, dude?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Dude, it's so good. That movie's amazing. It's so good.
It's
Dennis.
pretty- I like the stop
Cornelius
motion.
licks his fucking
Yeah.
pickaxe and he's all like,
It's a classic.
That's why Doug the dentist liked him so much. Chris, when we plug in the Laserdisc system over at your house on the night before God was born,
Yep.
what movie are we going to watch?
Elf. No doubt about it.
Ooh.
We're watching Elf. We're bringing it.
You like a nice,
new,
funny
new
Christmassy
classic.
one?
It's a newer classic. The kids love it. It's Will Ferrell, James Caan, some kid no one's ever seen with a horrible hairdo.
I like
It's
where you're going with
unbelievable.
this. I want you to start me off. Look right into the camera,
Yep.
okay? You're in front of the television. The rest of the family's all looking at you. Tell them why we should watch Elf.
Let's sit down and watch Elf because it's a good family movie. Everyone in the family can watch it. We're all going to have a good time. Will Ferrell's hilarious. James Caan's awesome. The family's going to sit down. We're going to be entertained. He's going to say a bunch of funny shit. He walks around New York City dressed like an adult. What's better than that? It's almost like, you know.
You should Clark Griswold it and make little spaghetti with maple syrup cups for everybody to eat while they watch the movie.
You
have a Norman Rockwell painting over here, you fucking handsome bastard.
Yeah.
This is
Here
going
we
to be one hell of a nice Christmas over at the Justice Residence. What I would like to know, Evan, is are you able to look at the camera and pitch just as good as Chris did?
better.
Let's see it.
All right. Why is Gremlins the quintessential fucking Christmas movie, right? That's the question.
No,
right?
the question is, tell everybody in the room why we're watching this movie, or you have to convince everybody.
Oh, convince it?
Yeah.
All right,
Easy.
we're going to watch this movie because it is the best of all fucking things. It has action. It has cool practical effects, so if you're into that sort of shit, which is awesome, right? But it is a heartwarming story about responsibility, growth, fucking Christmas spirit, right? But it's fucking dope. And there's all these fucking little fucking gremlins come out, so there's like a level of violence, but it's for the whole family. It's PG-13. It's fucking perfect. Everyone's
sounds
entertained.
perfect.
Nobody's bored, right? It's funny. It's funny as hell. It's a great movie.
Dave,
Great movie.
Chris's suggestion sounds perfect.
Bang.
Evan's suggestion sounds perfect. Can you tell everybody in the room why we should watch yours instead of these two other perfect options?
Because my movie, just factually, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is factually the base of all Christmas stories that happen nowadays. Like, this is the one, dude. This is the one that you think of watching when you were a little kid. December 6th, 1964, this aired. Just, a month before Christmas. Oh my God, what a time to be alive. The civil rights movement was happening, as you remember.
Oh, yeah, as a kid, yeah.
There's a heavy theme in the
JFK had just been assassinated. I mean, it was a good time, and it was a good time in America.
Weren't they busing toys to the island of Misfit Toys?
They were,
They were getting them
exactly.
out of
The ones that didn't look like the other ones.
And the Misfit
yeah.
toys had
nice.
to sit in the back of the bus. And here's the thing. Dude, and the name that we were trying to think of was Herbie the elf.
That's right.
I mean, dude, it's it's a classic. Everyone likes it. Like their
Herbie
movies
was a
might
comedy.
be great for like certain groups of people, like like certain people. But this movie is great for the whole family. It's just such a
Which
classic.
one of our movies isn't great for the whole family? Besides Evans, who has murders and shit.
Fucking Gremlins is awesome, and it's
It's a great
for the whole
movie. It's
family.
not a family movie, though.
It is
it's
a
not.
family movie.
And
Shut
it
up.
doesn't have Ed Asner as Santa Claus. Hello, how's it going?
Also, fucking
the
honorable mention. I think definitely is Griswold's Christmas. Griswold's Family Christmas.
Oh, now we're getting honorable mentions over here. I'm walking through the fields of swirly dirly cum drops here. You know, I mean, come on.
Okay.
What's the scene that makes you feel Christmas in your movie?
The scene that makes me feel Christmas is when he travels from when he it's actually Bob Newhart too is the head elf sends Buddy away and says, listen, you don't belong here. I'm not your father. You're not an elf. Look at you. You're 9 feet tall. And sends him to New York City to find his real father. And he has to travel through the land of the swirly turly, the gumdrops, not the cum drops. But anyway.
This sounds like the family that adopted Dave.
Hell yeah.
He actually sees the guy from Dave's movie, the snowman from Dave's movie, on his trails to New York City. So it's
Wait
a
a
little
minute.
interjection of Dave's movie in my movie.
You're telling me that if I have to pick one of these movies and I watch your movie,
you get to see some of Dave's.
I get to see some of Dave's
Yeah.
movie in that
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah, a little nostalgia while you're watching a current classic. Yeah, I mean, it's
It's just an ode to the better movie.
That's
Yep.
leaning a
You know
lot
what?
over
You know
to
what?
the-
Neither of them have though. A gremlin getting shoved in a microwave and fucking put on high and it exploded.
great
into
family
pieces.
flick. Great
yeah,
family.
what
flick.
are we talking about today?
Right.
Yeah.
But we do have Will Farrell running into a coffee shop in New York City saying, "Congratulations, you did it! Best cup of coffee." They have world's greatest cup of coffee. Signed,
Yeah,
I
we've
believe.
seen the movie Justice.
I've
Thanks.
never seen it.
Chris, Dave points out we've seen the movie, and that
I don't know if you
only-
know this, but I'm not smart.
It only lends to your argument. He's right. We have seen the movie because that was an instant classic from the day it came out. A lot of these other movies needed 30 years to become classics that moved around in our thing.
Thank you.
Yours was instantly on end caps and CVS, okay?
Day it came out, it was.
But I don't really care for it.
I've never seen it.
And I have to leave it between the two guys on my left here. And Rudolph is a great movie, but I don't like the gay dentist character.
Wow.
I don't identify with him.
This is gay, though.
I have to be able to feel 100% the character that I see, and I've never been interested in teeth. So, Evan, you're going to get the point. Gremlins is the best movie to put on. People are sick of Christmas by Christmas.
Yeah.
So let's put something on that doesn't remind us of Christmas.
Fair.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The housetop, click, click, click. I hope you guys brought some toys from St. Nick. Do you guys have some good show and tell presents for us, guys?
Yeah.
Wow, everybody's so excited, and why wouldn't you be? We have new things to share. And who feels like sharing first?
I'll go since I'm the best.
Dave, share.
Okay.
Italian.
Nothing reminds me more of the holidays than sharing stories about how your great-grandfather probably murdered someone. So, that being said, these are, I mean, I haven't brought these on the show yet, and it's pretty crazy that I haven't, but right here I have some family heirlooms. Watches of my great-grandfather from Ireland. Was in the IRA, fled Ireland, came to the United States, enlisted in the Army in World War I. Got kicked out of the Army, went AWOL, went up to Maine, had to leave Maine quick because
Maine quick. That's what you.
Well, I think he was on the run, and we think he maybe murdered someone. We're pretty sure, and that's off the record, except for all of Facebook. And then he came back. He changed his name, and he re-enlisted in the Army to get out of the United States for a little bit.
That's right. Dave's name before Caggiano began with an F.
So these are his watches that he wore, and he probably murdered someone wearing one of these watches. So there we go. They've survived, and they're passed on to me. And one day I will. One day I will kill Chris Justice wearing one of these watches.
The reason they
if an
thought he
IRA
killed
man
somebody is
kills me.
because they found all of his watches with other people's wrists still in them. That's pretty cool. That's like almost like
legendary.
Yeah, like you got to hide that up your ass for 50 years. Or
These
pass it
watches
on.
are probably like fucking like 70 or like 80 years old or some shit. I don't
one
even
of
know.
those.
80 years old. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
He
nice.
blew up a kindergarten wearing one of those. That's great.
They smell a little like potatoes. I'm not gonna lie.
right?
Potato monkeys.
Evan, is it the Irish stinky watches, or did you bring a potato for show?
So
and
no,
tell?
so I'd say like that would be a dope show and tell item
Yes.
for a regular show and tell show. But for a Christmas show, I'd say you're fucking wrong, and I brought the ultimate Christmas thing. Some California fucking raisins.
Oh,
boom,
shit.
Boom, boom,
Oh,
to add to
even
this
the trumpet
special.
dude.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, he brought trumpet
do,
dude.
do, do, do,
I mean, that's not even the song they sing, but okay.
Whatever, fucking shit.
Do you know what song they sang?
I don't fucking.
I wish you hadn't done that. It would have been funny to watch him struggle and figure out what the grapes sang.
Yeah.
Is that a banana?
Well, no, that is a surfboard because
baby.
he is out of control. He's the wild one. Woo! And here's the thing: there's 4 raisins. There's 4 of us, right?
Yes.
You get the big raisin. Justice, because he blows, gets the whole
Yes, I wanted the trumpet.
Dave gets the fucking stoned raisin just because he's kind of like, whoa. And I get the fucking wild card.
Oh, why
Woo!
does he get to be
Sunglasses
the
and a
wild
surfboard
card?
for no reason.
I'm convinced that's a banana. Let me hold this up for the camera just in case.
It looks like a testicle.
These,
bro.
I don't know if you get people to know at home. There was like some Christmas special where the California
yes.
Raisins would sing, "Oh Holy Night."
Oh, holy night.
Yeah.
This guy'd be blowing the trumpet.
I think for a while it was perceived as racist, and I'm not exactly sure to this day why.
Was it?
Am I being completely ignorant here? Why was it racist for the California Raisins to do that?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
You're asking.
I think it was like considered
you're asking
racist
for white guys.
for
Sounds like you're
because
baiting
black
us in.
people and grapes. I don't know what the fuck is that.
White
whatever.
people like grapes too. I
Here's
don't
the
know.
thing:
Yeah.
these guys were great.
Yeah.
We remember them from our childhood. There's the guy that plays the harmonica. There's
That's
the
a
guy with
trumpet.
the banana, and there's the guy that sticks his finger in everybody's butt. Those are the
He goes,
Chris, aside from memories of a finger being in your butt around Christmas time, does your item have anything to do with that?
Oh God, man! I might. I don't know. I have right here an authentic fucking fez.
That is
obviously,
pretty
my uncle gave me this. A guy left this in his cab, and he was driving him home, and the guy puked in his cab, and he threw him out in the street, wrestled him a little bit, got arrested, but he ended up getting a hat, and he brought it home and gave it to me, and now it's mine.
You know what?
I think.
that asshole that puked in his cab should
Yeah.
have puked in the fucking hat.
Yeah,
had
I
a
don't know.
perfect
Yeah, he had a
fucking
perfect
bucket.
good
Bucket,
bucket,
dude.
man. He had a
And he
puke
didn't
bucket
do it.
with him, man. He
Yeah.
didn't even. But I've never wanted to ride a tricycle and help a burn victim more in my life, and then right now. So if you got one, send them my way, and I'm ready to help.
Do you ever eat popcorn out of that?
I'm gonna tonight. I just busted this out. He gave it to me yesterday. He's like, hey, this guy puked in my cab. Here you go. It's yours now.
How do you know if you have it on right?
You don't. You just put it on. I don't even know if you wear it on your head.
I don't think there's a
You
right way to
might
wear
shit-
it.
I mean, you might have to shit in it. I don't know if the.
what's that, raisins? Oh, I heard it through the grapevine that you're burning people.
Oh God.
What?
No,
Oh, he wants to help.
Help
her.
I want to
burn
help
victims.
them. I want to help them.
make
I'm a
burn
Shriner.
victims.
I
That's
feel
what
like
I
a
heard.
Shriner.
I
I
heard
feel
through
like
the
I feel
grapevine
like a
differently.
philanthropist.
Do you even know what a
for one
Shriner
reason.
is? They go down to the burn victims thing and they get Vaseline and they shrine it all over their bodies for them. And and
They
you're over here
shine
making fun of them.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
they,
fucking-
whoa,
that's why I thought
ride
they called it
tricycles down there, though.
shiners.
They
Listen.
ride tricycles down.
Yeah, well, you put it's Vaseline, tricycles, and
Look
burn
at this.
victims. Come on,
This
guys.
isn't creepy at all. One side there's a devil, and on the other side there's children.
It's actually a Krampus, and it's children in his basket.
I know. I'm just saying. It's a little weird.
It's different.
Well,
Nice hat though. It's very velvet.
I don't like to see
velvety
you guys
and-
fight around the holidays.
Evan's been a little hostile tonight. I feel like Evan's been a little not in the Christmas spirit.
This is the perfect time of year for people to give and share Christmas presents. And since this could potentially air after people got them, we would like to know what you got. Why don't you post a picture of your favorite Christmas present and tell us why you love it so much? We'd love to know in the comments. Oh my God, this has been one of the best show and tells that we've ever had, and probably one of the best Christmases I've ever had. It's really great to spend it with you guys. But in our normal tradition, there has to be a winner. But it's Christmas time, and it's about doing the right thing and making everybody feel included. And even though, for the first time ever, I feel like you argued the best and made the best reason to be a winner, nobody gets any points because it's Christmas and we're all going to share. So there's no winner for the Christmas episode.
Are you fucking kidding me? This Christmas sucks.
It doesn't suck. It's the best one ever. And thank you guys for watching. We're going to end the same way we end every fucking episode.
We love show and tell! Merry Christmas!